Welcome back to the next video. I'm straight in here to screen share again because we're talking about ChatGPT. Want to keep the momentum going. Haven't seen the previous 3 videos, go and check those out. I explain what this is. And today we are going to be talking about tags in this lecture and using ChatGPT for those. So I'm going to generate right here my query. Generate my query in here and get ChatGPT to spit out the answer to save us a heck of a lot of time in doing this. So before I do that, I'm going to ask it about tags. Let me just tell you what tags are. It's the metadata behind your video. They are less important now than they were in previous years. They even have an announcement on YouTube as you're filling out tags. They have minimal effect. They used to have a lot more. YouTube is more intelligent now. It can run subtitles and tell what your video is about. It knows who to share it with based on stuff like that, titles, retention, etc. But tags are basically the metadata that you're telling YouTube what your video is about. So if you're doing about, I don't know, the iPhone 13, you can tell it iPhone 13 as a tag, how to use the iPhone 13, best features on the iPhone 13, what's new on the iPhone 13, like etc. You'd put in tags like this. There are short tags, 1 word, 2 word. There are long tags like full sentences. There are pros and cons for both. But you need to add them in there, especially when you're first launching a channel, because after a while they become less and less important. But at first, they don't know your channel yet. YouTube isn't giving you as many impressions, so they're probably going to find you through search queries. So tags are more important then than ever. Let me just do a quick query here. So let me say generate tags for a YouTube video about, oh, let's do that, the iPhone, let's do 14 Max Pro review. Please use all 500 characters available. I have no idea if it's going to understand that. Let's make sure this is all correct. Generate tags for a YouTube video about the iPhone 14 Max Pro review. Please use all 500 characters available. Let's see what it says. Sure, here's some tags. Hashtag iPhone 14, iPhone 14 Max Pro, review, Apple, iOS, smartphone. Okay, and it's just pumping out all these tags which you would use and you would add into. Later on in the course, there is a step-by-step how to upload, and it shows you where exactly this is. When you're uploading a YouTube video, you click see more and it will generate these. So right now I've got all of my tags coming in here, iCloud, and it's using all 500 characters available. This looks like it would be a bit more than 500 characters. Maybe it is mistaken 500 characters for 500 tags. It's generating a lot of tags, so you do not want that. So you want to make sure you have 500 characters in there. I would just go through and it looks like these are the best here, but you can have a look at what your tags are based on there. So that's exactly what I would do to get your tags. None of these are too long. Mobile photography. I would then start doing some of my own based on these. Always use ChatGPT as a starting point and then finish manually yourself. It's still not as good and intelligent as you are. I would use these and I would have, for example, if there was iPhone 14 Max Pro review. Now, if I'm a person who, and your video is a review for this, I'd be like, how to use the iPhone 14 Max Pro. What are the differences? And it'd be a long sentence. How to use the iPhone 14 Max Pro. How to use the iPhone 14. Long form queries in your tags for sure. But isn't it great that you can just do this and have all of your tags? How long would you have to think about that for? Copy, paste them. Once again, when you first launch a channel, concentrate on these more. The longer your channel's been around for, the more information YouTube has about your channel, the less important these are. So you better just copy, paste a bunch of these in. But that's tags. Do use them. So much easier than manually trying to come up with these myself. Use ChatGPT for this for sure. I'm actually going to do a little bonus. I wasn't going to do this. I'm going to do one more video on ChatGPT about scripts, and I use this later in the video, later in the course when I'm making a script for a YouTube video. So let's do that right now. Let's get into the last little one about ChatGPT before you see me use it for reals in a video later on as I'm creating the Mr. Beast video in probably about 10 lectures time or so. Let's get into that and let's talk about generating a script for YouTube.